Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode we escaped from Keva's castle and we found ourselves at the base of the Great Sword March. However, it's not like we came here alone. We were intercepted by, apparently, another force called the Lost Numbers, and now we have been given a guide to lead us to the Great City, but not without them giving us a fashion accessory. So much so, it is actually visible on every one of our party members. No matter what class you have, it is there to stay, even if you switch out to fashion gear. So, that is something impressive too. So now, let's get into it now. We have some familiar enemy types here, as well as some new ones. Origins and armor moves, of course, you know, except their attacks are just hit harder, and their defense is better, but hey-ho. Plus, we have a new hero on us in the form of Monica. She's a defensive type, who not only has a shield, but also has a club to boot. Think of her as like Xeon, except with an eye patch.
Yeah.
And probably could beat this guy in a fight. And these eye patches are not just for aesthetics, they are to cover our irises for one reason or another. What that reason is, I guess we'll be remiss to find out.
Probably to avoid being tracked by the Mobius.
Maybe. And also, it's a nice little detail, but I like how our little escort to Sword March is actually ran away from the fight and just maintained in the background. So again, she doesn't like disappear into the ether.
Lucky devils.
But however, we kind of mentioned this briefly in last episode, but if we can, I just want to let the music play out because this is the first time in a while in which we get a little callback to the original Xenoblade.
They caught a whiff of us.
Yep, there's definitely a piano/acoustic version of Sword Valley. And for me, just like how it felt weird to be in the Fallen Arm in the original Xenoblade after so long, it feels weird to just hear this familiar tune, but just it being in this entirely new, different atmosphere, different aesthetic, and different context. It is definitely ways away from how I do remember it.
Right, Tyon?
But man, it still is awesome. It even has the same military drum style.
Yeah.
Even with the same pattern, but just slowed down and just more of a general somber tone. It's like if the entirety of Sword Valley became the Fallen Arm. Once again, another example of this game combining things that's been existing in previous games. What's even more, the fact that we get a lot of enemies returning from the original game here. You got Wolves, you got Anzels, you got Catapults, you got Armus and Ardens. Definitely a clash of styles.
Monica, can I ask you something?
Just keep following Shania, will you? We'll talk more later.
Come on, you're a lifesaver.
But I want to be told the answers now, damn it!
Yeah.
Then again, no, wouldn't be a good RPG if they just gave you the entire story.
Yeah.
I mean, my god, how's this for cliff notes of original Xenoblade? There were humans, and then they were robots. They didn't like each other. Hijinks ensued.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, like, on subreddit and other forums, like, people trying to sum up the first game and just like one sentence or just explaining it as crappily as possible.
To avoid spoilers or just for jokes?
Just for jokes.
I mean, yeah. For me, that's mine. Humans and robots. Hijinks ensue. Oh well. Oh my god. There is another term, another sentence I can use, but that'd be spoilers.
Yeah.
But hey ho. And looks like Mio has gained another class in which she can drum up to, and Noah has learned another art courtesy of the classes we have. Ah, but man, I still cannot get over that sort of valley inclusion.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's right in front of us, so the Mechonis sword, but dude, it's just, it's hard not to gush. It's hard not for the child in me to go, oh, I know that one. I know that song. I feel like one of the reasons why just hearing Sword Valley again is as effective right now as it is because as much as I initially would have said, yeah, you know what, if this is a combination of both games, you should include, like, you know, remixes or references or just little stings of, like, existing music, you know, like, where's Guar playing, where's Toragov, where's Gormot, where's Tantal, and so on and so forth. But the fact that they save a familiar song for when it really matters, like, yeah, I can really appreciate that. Plus, for the original players, it's actually a kind of reward for getting it this far. It's like, hey, you remember Sword Valley, you remember the Mechonis sword, well guess what? Here's another little reward for you. Just for that good feel, almost.
Me now. Whoa, got a rare doodah right here. Wonder what's inside.
You know what? A lot of people. Ah, I see. Well.
I'll lure them in.
Well, Kevin, soldiers, you certainly bits the dust.
Come on. Thanks.
Well, job's a job, I suppose, even though technically in Kevis we are probably the most wanted criminals that has ever been and ever will be.
As if we weren't before.
Yeah, but, you know, the word's probably gonna get out, like, oh my god, they killed the queen. You know, because as if they needed any more of a break.
Come on, let's get moving.
Right. Let's push on.
We can't leave it like this.
Thank you, Ansel, for letting us play our music. Hopefully, you won't be a jerk and disturb us.
That's what I'm expecting. It'll decide that it didn't like the music.
No. Where's the rock and roll, man?
They don't seem to know who they're dealing with.
Yep, there it is. Be right back.
It's weird to see the eye patch stings there.
Yeah. But again, no. It's those little details. You gotta love it. You should have more appreciation for music.
Right. Let's push on.
It can come in many genres.
That something so valuable here.
I just don't know what to say except I just want to see what goes on in this game even more.
Yeah.
Another reason why I like this place, and this is simply just circumstantial, but objectively, we've had more sunshine here than any other region. or less rain, shall we say. So that gets top marks for me. Oh.
Well, lucky devils.
Just being here, man, I really get Fallen Island vibes.
You can never go wrong with some ether.
Oh no!
A fairy.
The monster just came out and attacked us. Oh my god! But how fitting that we get something reminiscent of the Fallen Arm right as we've escaped from an enemy base. Like, this is brevity. The sword face. And how are we meant to get to the city from here?
Yeah, this is a dead end. Wrong. Man? A door. This leads into the Great Sword. The city is this way.
What a merciful disguise.
Huh, when Ethel said there was nothing of interest in the Sword March.
Guess she never found this.
Hey, you guys done? Can we get going?
Oh. It feels so... Great Sword Passage. This feels so alien to say, but I never thought.
No wonder nobody's ever found it.
You'd better save some of that surprise.
I never thought I'd ever feel like, oh, a piece of the Mechonis. I feel at home.
Yeah.
I'll claim the ether here.
And we've reached the cap. No more Kiefer cylinders, so hopefully we have a better opportunity to put them to use. I'm sorry. I don't think in this portion of any game or Let's Play that I've just been I lost for words so often.
Wow. This place was inside the Great Sword all along?
Save a bit of surprise, I said.
Man, I'm really glad Sword Valley wasn't this in depth.
Yeah.
Dunban got lucky.
So, Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
Yeah.
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood. I'll explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal. And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours? Are you Ouroboros too?
We'll go with that.
Sorry?
You see, we're bound by Ouroboros' blood.
Just what are you? We're so high up!
What a view! I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
Can you save your observations for later? Come on!
Great Sword Hilt and Dolgan Cave. I don't know whether it's the color palette of this texture, but man, it just reminds me of the bone corridor from the original.
Yeah.
And also, down there, isn't that a familiar view?
Yeah.
Man, put a real point on this particular thing, done it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, well, I know Shania is probably asking us to go past the Talos, Tequilos, or whatever they're calling them this episode, or this game, but for me, we're taking the ladder of safety and climbing upwards. We are gonna go upwards, because if this is similar to what Mechonis was, then I think we know where this upwards trajectory is gonna take us. To another bird, yes. No.
Use this.
We're really pissing off Shania, aren't we?
Where are those idiots going? Jesus Christ, also fire peppers. Reference! Like I said, the little breadcrumbs. Just inching the original players along. Metamorphosage. Nice. Wow, we are going very high up. I don't think Shania is gonna chase us down.
This is something decent, right?
I'll whack 'em good. I'll take 'em on. You're a lifesaver.
Man, if they blow you down here, it is game over. No pun intended. I like how our Irish sheen is covered up by our eye patches. And she's all about a chain attack as well. And here completes an order, add state and TV account to the mode TP and reactivate them. Nice.
Oh, she can smash as well.
Sweet. Waiting for that. Just smacks me in the head with his shield.
Do you think this plan might work?
Because Xeon's left our body, we have no one to topple.
Yeah, that's... damn it.
Yep. Dead and conquered. Everyone gets a rank up.
Lucky devils.
Shania, just don't hope that we fall. And what do you know? Here we go. First time we're seeing snow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Fine Blade Faltar. Well, we're not going to try and falter, so we're just going to pop off. Ta-ta.
At least not right now.
No, that comes later. We'll kick your ass in due time.
Something so valuable here. I hope we can make use of this.
We get the warehouse. Who knew Mechonis had all this nooks and crannies in one sword?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Oh, seeing how it's just a hop, skip, and a jump down the ladder away, I think we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly, to the ladder of safety! Which is something that not a lot of people can say. I consider the ladder safer than the ground. I thought you were going to just walk off that for a second. It's like, oh dear God, is this how Noah's journey ends? Not by Mobius, just by falling off a ladder.
Oh,
Nice
I
save!
cut it close there.
Nice save!
Oh.
Playing chicken on the ladder, very nice. Still though, looks like you gotta take out a Rogel, because that's where she's leading, I think. Yep. I can walk past the Rogel, you guys can't. See? He's my friend.
Over here! I'll take them on! You're a lifesaver.
I like how she's looking longingly on the cliffside.
Do as you prefer. I'll be more pelting.
Good call.
Yep.
Very good call. I'm going to guess that's a beginner's trap for new players. If you want to have a hard time and just be shot off the edge, well, there you go.
Well, the fact that he can be bound right now is also a lifesaver.
Yes. So, whoever, you're a lifesaver. I still gotta get over with that sound effect. No point of Ouroboros now, lads. He's dead.
With you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Kevis Castle has got nothing on this dizzying height.
You're telling me. Just looking down makes me feel faint.
Well, then just don't look down. We've still got so much to explore, my God. But I think though, guys, now we've crossed one bridge, I guess we'll cross another and decide where to go next.
Hey, did
So,
you guys hear something?
with that, guys, thank you much for watching. That's going to be for this episode. If you want to like this video, be sure to like it. And if you want to follow us on this Xenoblade Chronicles 3 journey, then please subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next time, in which, hopefully, we go up to the city. See you next time.